Life is Beautiful is a simple game. It's a game with a simple premise where you are a man on a bridge at night who is out there to try and stop people from jumping off the bridge and committing suicide. I only played the demo of this game, and so this will be a review on the demo, not on the full game, as I am aware that this is only a demo. In saying that, there is not much story to go on. Due to the fact that this is a demo, I wasn't expecting much of a story. However, I wanted more to kind of allude to a story, which we didn't get in this demo. It is unfortunate because I do believe that this premise leads to a good story promise. However, I did not see any of it within the demo. I'm giving the story a 2 out of 10. One would assume that in a game like Life is Beautiful, you would have a good script where your writing is your main focus. Conversations between two characters is important because you are trying to convince them not to jump. However, in the small snippets that I played on this, I did not feel that the dialogue was very good. In fact, I felt like it was extremely shoddy and quick. The way the writing is done between the characters doesn't make me care for anyone, whether it's the people jumping or myself. You, when you're playing as this character, feel very one-dimensional and are just trying to get them off the bridge, which is understandable, and I get that. But there doesn't seem to be really any genuine feeling behind the writing from any side. The only valid thing I can really say about the writing of these characters is that the characters themselves that are seen are very interesting and show promise of intrigue. However, very little is dealt with these people and their characters. And when you do eventually save someone, it's through 1 or 2 exchanges, maybe 3 or 4 at best, rather than really having a conversation with them, which one would assume would be a major part of the game. Because I feel that the script is probably the most important part of a game like this, and the fact that it is so bad and the writing is so bad, in my opinion, I have to give this at most a 1 out of 5. I enjoy the way this game looked, as it uses a pixelated art style, which is very simple and effective, and its gameplay is also very simple and effective. However, I do wish that there was more when it came to the people itself. Gameplay is limited, and I couldn't imagine myself playing this game for anything longer than 30 minutes or so. The demo itself is 12 minutes, and I was already feeling it as it was. The way this game is presented is that you're trying to save people. However, the way the game is designed and the way it makes you feel and how it's presented when you do fail someone, it's almost as if it's just like you lost a point rather than you actually lost someone, you didn't save their life. There's also a very weird design choice when it comes to someone falling off the bridge. There is this big crackling noise and it's very irritating, and the way that you come across as having failed someone seems more comedic rather than you actually feeling the weight of this. Because I really enjoyed the simple art style and the gameplay itself, I would say I'm giving this presentation a good 3 out of 5. It is the large scratching noises and the unpleasant grey scratching that comes up at the end when you fail to save someone is where this game in its presentation is not good. I am very aware that I have only played the demo of this game. However, I feel that this game treats saving people on a point system as if you're trying to save as many people as possible without actually feeling the weight of it. It makes the game feel like a numbers game rather than genuinely feeling like you can do something positive to save these people's lives and delving deep into the characters and having meaningful conversations. I would much rather have a situation where I'm saving 1 or 2 people per night and really going deep into people's psyche and the way they see and feel things, and to try and convince them from there. In that way, you can have many different types of characters. but you still feel like you are learning something yourself. Even when you save someone, I wasn't even really convinced I was making a good argument for it. There are occasions where you say one or two things and they just come off the ledge like nothing's happened, when they've had a genuinely life-changing event. The game doesn't make you feel like that has been handled properly. Overall, as I said, I am aware that this is a demo, but I do not feel like this game gives enough weight or seriousness to the subject matter in which it is tackling, and it ruins a potential great premise. Besides the fact that some of the characters have a bit of intrigue and intelligence, and I could see myself really getting deep into conversation with some of these characters, when you get started, the game just stops and they either die or you save their lives, but either way you don't feel anything. Overall, I'm giving the enjoyment here a 6 out of 30. Overall, this leads to a final score of 12 out of 50, which is about 24%. If, when the game comes out, there is a lot more deeper dive into the characters and less like a numbers game, then I feel this game would be worth another look. Until that happens, I don't think I'm going to be thinking about getting this game. I would say this is giving the game a little bit too much credit, but I think that the premise is strong, but I do not feel that they are really giving it thought into the characters and into the script. So there you have it, guys. Let me know, have you played this game? What did you think? Let me know in the comments, give a like on the video, and I'll see you guys around.